Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to Success Path, where we explore stories behind success. Today we embark on a captivating episode with a talented young author who is not just penning creative stories but scripting scenes and scripting success on the tech world by creating an innovative app that links writers to readers. I'm hosting today Abdulrahim. Welcome Abdulrahim with us.
Thank you.
So let's start today's episode by asking you, how can you share a bit about yourself and your journey as an author?
I'm Miduni Rahim. I'm 27 years old. I grew up here in Algiers. I studied physics at USTHB University here in Algiers. I started my journey in 2016 when I started writing my novel. Then I published it in 2019, and after my experience as an author, I wanted to create this app to help authors and connect them with readers.
So you studied physics and now writing. They are two completely different fields. How did you get inspired to become a writer and an author?
Since I was young, I always had a big imagination. And once I was talking with a friend, he was studying with me, and I told him I imagine a lot. He told me, why you don't write a book?
Motivated you?
Exactly, and I was already writing songs and poems. That's how I thought about it.
Okay, interesting. Well, now could you give us a glimpse of the app that you're developing and what inspired you to create the app and to enter this world of creating apps and websites and everything?
When I wanted to publish my book, I found it really hard. I didn't find an experienced author or someone to help me out in the writing process and in the publishing process. Well, I did find the help in the publishing process, but not everyone can have this opportunity. So after that experience, I saw that the field of writing in Algerian publishing needs something like that in order to help authors to market and connect with the readers. Even readers, they look for authors in Algeria, they don't find them.
So this was Abdulrahim Miduni, and see you in the next part. Let's go to the jingle. We are back. Hello, Abdulrahim.
Hello.
So, what sparked the initial idea for your app, and how did it evolve over time?
Well, the idea always was in my mind. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to have my own project. I always worked for it. And for the idea of books, like I said, from my experience as an author, I did see the need of this.
Let me ask you this first. What was the first, the first project in mind? Being a writer or creating an app?
Creating an app, but it wasn't about writing, about books. I always wanted to do it.
They have both different timelines.
Exactly. It was before I published my book and all. I was willing to do my own project. After I started writing and I thought about publishing my book, the idea of the app, the book app, came to my mind. Okay.
So, how does your pursuit on writing journey influence the features and the goals of the app, since they are both in different timelines?
Well, after like I said, when I was publishing my book and after I published it, I found a lot of obstacles. And I also...
Such as?
Such as how to find an editor, or how to negotiate or find a good publishing house. Like, even in writing, you need someone to guide you, but there isn't. We don't have a place or platform to do it.
So that was your inspiration?
Exactly, that was my experience because I needed help, and I also met other authors who had different issues when they published their books and all. So I wanted to create something that can improve the field of writing, because I really think it needs it. So hopefully this app will answer all this in Algeria.
Hopefully, yes. It is such a good initial. And now, were there any specific challenges
with the app?
Yes, both. Let's talk about writing a book and then creating an app.
Like I said, for the book, the main part is I didn't find
editors.
I couldn't find an editor easily. The writing process, I needed someone to guide me when I started. It could have been more easy for me. In the publishing, when I was looking for publishing house, then I decided to do it on self-publishing. For the app, I found the difficulties in the money side, like the investment. I needed to do it by myself.
Okay. And
I had to stop working and only focus on my project. Those are the challenges, and I had to learn web development, as now I am a web developer.
As you are talking now, there were so many obstacles and challenges. What kept you motivated?
Let's say my love for the writing, for the books, and that I really want to help other people, because I did find help in some areas, and in other areas I could manage it, like marketing the book.
Okay.
But other authors couldn't, and I put myself on their shoes, where they can't sell their books, or they couldn't find readers, because the author for me should not be the one who is not a businessman to sell books. He's not commercial or something.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, now how does your personal writing journey influence the feature and the goal of the app, the characteristic of your application?
Exactly. For example, I wanted to the app. I only want it for authors who can publish their books, because I want a direct approach between authors and the readers. I want to help authors to put their books in libraries to be sold, and they don't have legal papers to do it.
Yes.
Exactly, they don't have
legal documents.
So we can help them with that, and also we can guide them, and we will start trainings for young writers who want to become authors in the future, and also help young generation to become more creative. Okay. That's the goal. I want more creative writing in Algeria.
Okay, that's good. So, what do you think are the positive points or positive additions that your app is going to bring to the Algerian writers market?
For the writers, it will guide them from the beginning to the end. Let's take persona of a young writer who doesn't know how to start, how to publish a book. we will train him how to write, and we can help him to even to choose the speciality of his writing. Maybe he wants to write poems, or it depends on the person.
Okay.
And we will even find tutors to help them with the speciality. Like I find a poet to help someone to write poems. That's the main idea. And after when they write their books,
Mm-hmm.
we will help them to find the best way to publish it. And after they publish it, we will market their books, and they will be like valued as real authors.
Very interesting.
They will not try to sell or the books. They will not be the businessman to sell their book.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
so
the
good.
idea.
Dear viewers, that was Abdelrahim with his book Twin Thoughts and the app that he's developing, Wavy Words. See you after the jingle. Welcome again, Abdelrahim.
Thank you.
Okay, now walk us through the development stage of your app right now.
The app right now is like almost ready as a web app,
Mm-hmm.
and in the future it will become a mobile application
Mm-hmm.
with more features. For now it will be just a landing page where you can find authors and their books, and you can contact them directly to purchase the book.
Okay, thank you. And now, could you walk us through, I said, the development and all, and what lessons have you learned along the way of first writing a book and then developing an app for writers and readers?
For writing the books, I learned that you really need someone to guide you
Mm-hmm.
in the process. Even if you think you don't need, you need it. And you have not to think only like a businessman in this field. You have to think about what you write and what people will read, because it has an impact in your future and in theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And for the application, I learned that you have to, when you want to start a project, you don't have to wait for the right moment, because there is no right moment. The right moment is the moment you start in, and you have to go step by step. For example, in my case, before I started the project, I took a year to learn web development, and I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked with a new project where I gained a lot of experience.
Okay, so interesting. Abdelrahim, thank you for being with us. What would you say as a last word?
Thank you for bringing me here. This is an honor for me.
Thank you.
I hope to see my project in the light soon, and we create a good community of authors and readers, and we connect them and see the project growing, and we see a lot of creative writing in Algeria.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot of talents, but we don't know how to explore them, and this is the main goal of my project.
Okay, well, what about quick message to the young people who are having projects and brilliant ideas in mind and hesitating to make them come true?
They should not be feared of their ideas, because since they thought about it, they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I also had my project as an idea. It wasn't ready when I
Yes.
started it. And for the young writers, I suggest for them to read a lot of books and try to find authors and ask them about their journey, because you can learn a lot of from an author who had an experience here in Algeria. That's what I suggest for them.
Okay, so this is your advice for them.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us, Abdelrahim Midouni, the writer and an app developer. Dear viewers, we have arrived to the end of today's episode. I say thank you for being with us and see you